Directors are so critical to the success of businesses, particularly today.
The need for good, qualified, well-educated, and current board members has been critically important to what investors expect.
It's not just about a company's bottom line, it's really about what are these individuals and these companies doing to make the world a better place.
I want to welcome you to our 7th annual Director of the Year Awards dinner.
We've been very supportive of the NACD. Anything that supports the excellence in governance is tremendous.
This is a unique event, and it's evolved into one of the greatest events in the city.
It's a fantastic opportunity to celebrate good corporate governance.
These are really the top directors in New England.
People who are engaged, they are qualified, they're smart.
Our chapter continues to set the standard for good corporate governance and best practices for directors. Our members remain among the most active in the country. These are the people who've really gone through all of the difficult times and led their boards to success despite all the challenges.
We've learned from some very high-profile cases that we have to do better. So to cite those people who have done the right thing over time is more than appropriate.
And many of the people in the room tonight are really unsung heroes. The contributions they've made collectively, I think, really is inspirational.
In the Jewish faith, which as an Irish Catholic I'm very familiar with, there's an expression, tikkun olam. The world is broken, and my job is to fix it. And no one has lived that life more than Myra Kraft.
Steve Woodson is an outstanding board leader, a tremendously generous philanthropist, and quite simply, a remarkable person. I am proud, always, but especially tonight, to call him my chair, my mentor, and my friend.
Myra, she was a role model mentor for me for 2 decades on the Boys and Girls Club board. Tonight I'd like to just make a little appeal to encourage you to spend some of your time and some of your experience in the not-for-profit world for something that you believe in, that you can be passionate about.
My 3 brothers and my dad were just so excited that they would name an award for my mother because it was so important for her to show up. It was her time and her wisdom that drove boards. So to celebrate that will hopefully get others excited about serving on nonprofit boards, and they can bring their talent and their time to make boards and organizations much more effective to serve people.
I'm so thrilled that NACD is recognizing this great company and the wonderful Crowley family who own and operate both Polar Beverages and the Wachusett Mountain Resort. The Crowley family shows you can have fun, be ethical, and be a responsible citizen and still make a profit.
Thank you, everybody. This is a great honor for the Crowley family, for our board, and we couldn't be more grateful. Our board is what makes us different than a lot of companies out there.
There can be truly so much said about Kathy, her dedication to excellence, her commitment to the community, her passion, her vision, her incredible achievements.
I really want to say a great deal of thanks to the National Association of Corporate Directors and all that it does to bring a focus on the changing and intensive world of corporate governance.
CVS Caremark could not have achieved its recent successes without the critical guidance, leadership, and vision of its board.
Our board believes that delivering pharmacy care is really about extending the front lines of healthcare to deliver better outcomes at lower costs to the people that we serve. And CVS Caremark is working very hard to drive new approaches to do just that.
It is my pleasure to introduce for a Lifetime Achievement Award a friend of everyone that cares about better health care in this country, Dr. Sanford.
Bob and Bill, thank you very much. I spent the last week or so terrified of the fact that Jack Connors was going to be introducing me. And then he goes and he's nice. There was a time when those board appointments could be honorific. It's not an honor, it's a responsibility. And it has been my pleasure to try and fill my responsibility in the various roles that you allowed me to play in this town and elsewhere. So thank you all very, very much.